We will proceed with the ceremonial lighting of the oil lamp, a symbol of wisdom and enlightenment. I invite the distinguished guests to come to forward to light the oil lamp. Emeritus Professor, Most Venerable K.L. Dhammajoti Thero, Senior Professor, Chair Venerable Madavachiye Dhammajoti Thero, Dr. Venerable Madihe Sugathasiri Thero, Professor Agalakada Siri Sumana Thero, the head of the Department of Sinhala, Mr. KMGS Nalaga Kalueva, Secretary, the Ministry of Education, Professor Indika Mahesh Karunatilaka, the Vice Chancellor of University of Colombo, Professor Iresha M. Lakshman, Dean, the Faculty of Arts, Professor Sampath Punchiheva, the Dean, Faculty of Law, Senior Professor Lasantha Manavadu, former Dean, the Faculty of Arts, Professor Vimal Heva Manage, the Department of Buddhist Studies, Mr. Y.C. Leon, the leader of the Sri Lanka project, Mrs. Sitara, Dece of the PGI PBS, all the professors and lecturers, and a male and a female students. We now invite Senior Professor, Chair Venerable Madavachiye Dhammajoti Thero to deliver the welcome speech and officially commence today's proceedings.
Venerable Mahasangha, headed by the Most Venerable Emeritus Professor K.L. Dhammajoti Mahathero, Most Venerable Dr. Madihe Sugathasiri Thero, and the Bhikkhuni Singkang, and other Bhikkhuni from Malaysia. All I would like to welcome to this scholarship program. So, Mr. Y.C. Leong and the former registrar of the Buddha Dhamma Center, Madam, and other all devotees came from Hong Kong and Malaysia, I would like to welcome. Then the Vice Chancellor of the University of Colombo, Professor Dr. Karuna Tilaka, and the Dean of the Faculty of Arts, Professor Iresa Lakshman, Professor Vimal Hewamanage, member of the Department of Buddhist Studies, and Sitari, our accountant madam, and also Eva and other all guests I would like to welcome. So today we are going to distribute 627 scholarship funds to you as a last portion of this series of scholarship. You know, from January to December, every 2 months we paid 620 students 15,000 rupees in this hall twice every 2 months. This is the last time you are going to receive this. Next year, we hope to give it to the new batch student. Maybe some of you are, most of you are belongs to that new batch also. So, Glorious Sun Charity Foundation is the Buddhist organization who grant these funds to you. So, Most Venerable Emeritus Professor K.L. Dhammajoti Mahathero's advice, they started to give scholarship funds to Sri Lanka universities. So we also applied, then they agreed to give this scholarship to Colombo University. So we are really thankful, the Most Venerable K.L. Dhammajoti Nayakathero and the Glorious Sun Charity Foundation for their kindness to the University of Colombo. Actually, maybe a lot of people don't know much about this donation system or their contribution to the Sri Lanka. I want to say a little bit very briefly. When 2022, after COVID-19 influence and the economic collapse in Sri Lanka, Most Venerable our Bante Dhammajoti Nayakathero thought about Sri Lankan people are suffering because of these two issues. He wanted to help Sri Lanka. Then he sent a lot of funds to university lecturers, especially the Buddhist studies lecturers, to distribute poor people in villages. So we bought dry rations, distributed throughout the country, very big amount we distributed. Personally, I went to Vavuniya, Kapitigolla, Padaviya to distribute those dry rations, food items. 2-3 times Venerable accompanied with me. And also Mr. Leon, Glorious Sun members, came with me to go there beyond Vavuniya. On that way they asked, what is the problem you have? Villagers said two problems. One is they have kidney problem because of drinking unpurified water taking out of the ground. Those dry areas, Sri Lanka has this problem. So what is the solution? Solution is the RO plant, water purifying machine. So they consider it very seriously. What is the second question you have? Villagers said, second question is, we have given up doing agriculture because the fertilizer prices went up into the sky level. So considering these two issues, Most Venerable K.L. Dhammanjoti Nayakatheru advised to the Glorious Son Charity Foundation, help Sri Lanka people. Then they started to giving the water purifying machine to villagers in Madhavachya. It's my hometown, so I give priority to my hometown. Then Kapithukolla, Vavaniya, all this area, Padaviya, we distributed. Then we went to Polonnaruwa this year. We are doing hundreds of water machine system we established. Then other one is for the fertilizer. How to buy fertilizer. Venerable asked me to, can you check the companies import fertilizer from outside countries. Then I checked the Google, oh, very big trouble. I cannot bring fertilizer bags, 50 kilos, thousands of, to the lorry, go by village, go to village and village is very difficult, not practical. So finally they suggest, no, we give money to people but to their accounts numbers. To accounts numbers. So 35 rupees each family. 25,000 family selected from one area, I mean one district. Grama Sevaka and the divisional secretariat help. They select and send to here. Then to the bank, we transfer the money. Each family get 35,000 rupees, only one time per year. Then we move to another place, another district. So that is the beginning to help the 35,000 rupees they gave to buy the fertilizer, not for other things. That time it was the issue. Now they have forgotten it. The third issue was, Vice Chancellor sir, you have to understand the background. Third issue was Sri Lanka, lot of lecturers and professors migrate to other countries. They are leaving jobs in Sri Lanka. So considering that issue, Most Venerable Sir is a very great eminent scholar monk. He studied in the Vidyalankara Pirivena, joined to the Kelaniya University. He did everything, studied in that university and became the professor of the postgraduate institute of our Pali and Buddhist studies. So he knows the values of the academic life, academic people, life and the economic situation. So Venerable said, okay, we help academic people and we can give some funds to upgrade their life level because Sri Lanka economy at that time very bad. So he started to give some funds to Sri Lankan academics in the universities. But fortunately, they select only Buddhist studies department. Even to student, even the academics, even village, they give priority to Buddhist studies people. Because Glorious Son Charity Foundation is a Buddhist organization in Hong Kong. So they want to promote Buddhist studies, Buddhist people, and Buddhism throughout the world, especially in Sri Lanka, because of the Most Venerable K.L. Dhammanjoti Nayakathero's advice and kindness to Sri Lanka. Venerable has great, compassionate or regard toward the Sri Lankan people, Sri Lanka, because he was grown in Sri Lanka as a Buddhist monk, Theravada Buddhist monk, so he want to help Sri Lankan universities, Sri Lankan students. So we have to be very thankful to Glorious Son Charity Foundation. They are practicing actually altruism, their own money, members' money. They give for the Sri Lanka people for your studies. So we have to be very grateful. We have to appreciate their kindness and dana. They have no other motives or purpose to giving these funds. One and only purpose is to help you, to give you strength, and your duty is to use that money for the study and work hard, learn hard, be a very good citizen of Sri Lanka. That is how you can refund for their loan. This is like we are taking loan from their money. If we don't use it properly, we will be the debtor of them. So your duty is prove you are clever students. You are lucky. You are studying Buddhist studies. You are studying Buddhist studies in the University of Colombo. But not only Buddhist students, we selected some our other related courses like ENH course. Students also we give scholarship. So that is why we have 627 students. So please be grateful to Venerable Naikatero and Mr. Leon and the members of the Glorious Son Charity Foundation. We always wish them health, wealth, and prosperity. Finally, may they attain to the Nibbana by the power of these meritorious deeds. Thank you very much.
A very good afternoon to the Venerable Sirs and the Bhikkhunis, Vice Chancellor, Senior Professor Indika Karunatilaka, Head Department of Buddhist Studies, Venerable Dr. Madihe Sugatasiri, colleagues from the Buddhist Studies Department and members of the delegation and my dear students. It's indeed a pleasure to be part of this meritorious event, and thank you very much for having me. I would like to join Venerable Madhavachi Dhammajoti Thero in extending my sincere, heartfelt gratitude to Venerable Professor Emeritus K.L. Dhammajoti for his remarkable generosity in supporting our students, that is you, through the Glorious Son Charity Scholarship Program. The scholarship, as we have all learned now, dedicated to the promotion of Buddhist studies, is a profound blessing for our students, many of whom are facing significant economic hardships. At a time when the recent devastation caused by massive landslides and floods has further intensified the challenges faced by families across the country, this support is not only timely, but deeply compassionate. Thank you very much, sir. It provides our students with both material assistance and moral encouragement to continue their academic and spiritual pursuits. On behalf of the faculty, I respectfully invite Venerable Professor Emeritus K.L. Dhammajoti to kindly consider continuing this valuable scholarship program in the coming years, so that more deserving students may benefit from this noble initiative. I would also like to express my sincere appreciation to the Vice Chancellor, the Head of the Department of Buddhist Studies, and Venerable Professor Madhavachi Dhammajoti for their guidance, encouragement, and tireless efforts in facilitating and sustaining this meaningful program. Once again, we are deeply grateful for this act of generosity, which strengthens both academic learning and the enduring values of compassion and wisdom that lie at the heart of Buddhist education. And to you, my dear students, I join with Venerable Dhammajoti and would like to remind you that usually Sri Lankans are, famous for not knowing the value of what we get for free. I suppose you will not do the same with this scholarship. This comes with a lot of, good deeds in mind. I hope you will put this money to good use, become better students, sound graduates, skillful graduates who will be employable at the end of 3 years or 4 years. So please put this scholarship money to good use. I mean, now you are saved the trouble of having to do part-time work or, trouble your parents for money. This is a reasonable amount that you get. I hope you will put it to good use. ඔබ සියලු දෙනාගෙන්ම මං ඉතා කාරුණිකව ඉල්ලා සිටිනවා. ඉතාම අගනා අවස්ථාවක් ඔබට ලැබිලා තියෙන්නේ. මා දන්නා කාලය ඇතුළත නම් විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයේ ඉගෙන ගන්න කාලේ මහපොළ බර්සරි අරුණම වෙනත් ආකාරයක ශිෂ්‍යත්ව ළමයින්ට තිබුණේ නැහැ. ඉතින් ඔබ ඒ අතින් ඊටාම වාසනාවන්තයි. බෞද්ධ අධ්‍යයනාංශය මට දැනුවත් කරලා තියෙනවා ලබන අවුරුද්දෙත් මේ වැඩසටහන කෙරෙනවා කියලා. නමුත් මේ ලැබෙන ශිෂ්‍යත්ව මුදල් වලට නියම වටිනාකම ලබා දීමේ වගකීම තියෙන්නේ ඔබේ අතේ. ඒක නිසා මං ආදරයෙන් කරුණාවෙන් ඉල්ලා සිටිනවා නිසි පරිදි මේ මුදල් පරිහරණය කරලා ඔබ වඩා හොඳ උපාධිධාරියෙක් පමණක් නෙවෙයි වඩා යහපත් පුරවැසියෙක් ඒ වගේම කුසලතාවන්ගෙන් යුතු දිනක ශ්‍රම වෙළඳ පොලේ වටිනාකමක් දිනාගත හැකි
Venerable Mahasangha, including Emeritus Professor K. Dhammajoti Thero, Venerable Medavachiye Dhammajoti Thero, all the other religious clergy, including Madihe Sugasti Thero, and also the head of department, Venerable Agalakada Sirisumana, even though the Thero is unable to be present here, the Dean of the Faculty of Arts, University of Colombo, Professor Dece Lakshman, and all the academic staff, administrative staff, members, dignitaries and clergy from Malaysia and the GS Foundation from Hong Kong. Very warm welcome to all of you.
Venerable Senior Professor Medavachiye Dhammajoti, other venerable members of the Sangha, Vice Chancellor of the University of Colombo, and all other esteemed scholars and students. I think you have listened to some very important advices and also explanation concerning the scholarship. And the earlier speaker have all urged the expression of gratitude to the Khorasan Foundation for this scholarship assistance. So that really is, I don't want to then spend any more time, but I want to express my full endorsement to this reminder of difficult period. And we want to make sure, as expressed by the Dean and others, that all of you make the best use of this scholarship to further your studies. Sri Lanka has tremendous potential to be the leader of Buddhist scholars in the whole world internationally. So we would like to see more scholars internationally established, writing research paper, publishing books, teachings, leading in the field of Buddhist scholarships. And if that can happen, financial difficulty is nothing. Money can be found, but the sincerity, the commitment for the betterment of Buddhist scholarship and the Buddhist sadhana, that is the most important.
Good afternoon. Our Senior Professor Medavachiye Dhammajoti Thero, he is our guidance venerable for this event, and our Nayaka Thero K. Dhammajoti, who came from Malaysia to support us. I would thank Venerable our Nayaka Thero with the blessings of Triple Gem, long life and healthy life with the blessings of Triple Gems. And our Dhammajoti Nayaka Thero also same. And other, especially for our VC, Sir, Professor Indika Mahesh Karunatilaka, Vice Chancellor of our University, we wish our sir long life and healthy life with the blessings of Triple Gems. And our Dean of the Faculty, Professor Iresha, Madam, I wish her long life and healthy life with the blessings of Triple Gems. Other glorious Son Foundation, Dr. And Chan, Dr. Chan and other colleagues who came with the intention of giving scholarship and supporting our students. We admire and appreciate their great service for the enhancement of our students in our university. We wish all of them long life and healthy life with the blessings of Triple Gems.